Yes, children, join the class. You join the class. Join the class, fast, children. Yeah, join the class. Yes, Utkarsh Agarwal, roll number 32 present. What about others? No need to tell hi, my friends. Yeah, all the other students also join the class. Yes, children, join at this link. Yes, all of you join the class, children. We were discussing earlier a game of chance. Some of the questions. Yeah, all of you join the class. Ritesh Meghwal present. Others also join fast. Chirag Amrawat, Nirav Chaurasia. Yeah, everyone join the class. A game of chance we were discussing, children. Some of the questions were not discussed in a game of chance. So that we will discuss and then we will proceed to the point vocation. Okay. So the last question to be discussed is at page number 105. Page number 105, a game of chance. First of all, we will complete some of the remaining questions that of a game of chance. Okay, so here it is. Now notice the use of there in the following. Notice the use of there in the following. There was a big crowd. Notice the use of there. We will start notation afterwards. Okay, first of all, a game of chance remaining questions. Lesson 8. A game of chance. Yes. Only 11 students have joined so far. Everyone join the class. Everyone join the class fast, children. Yeah, 14 students. Good. Everyone should join. So, notice the use of there in the following sentences. There was a big crowd in the fair. There were many things I had have liked to buy. Now rewrite the following sentences using there in the beginning. Look at the following examples. These sentences has to be rewritten. These sentences has to be rewritten with the help of there. I can do nothing to help you. Okay, for example, the sentence is example. What is the example? I can do nothing to help you. I can do nothing to help you. To help you. So it will be rewritten with the help of there. How it will be rewritten? There is nothing. There is nothing I can do to help you. Okay, this is how it is rewritten. There is nothing I can do to help you. So you understood where we are discussing, children? You understood which question we are discussing? We are discussing working with the language B part. Okay, working with the language B part. Working with the language. Working with the language B part we are discussing. Okay, working with the language B part we are discussing. All of you understood which question we are discussing? Now answer I can do nothing to help you. There is nothing I can do to help you. Now the next example is a man at the door is asking to see you. A man at the door is asking to see you. So what it will become? There is a man at the door asking to see you. There is a man at the door asking to see you. There is a man at the door asking to see you. Now what you have to do, children? These sentences are given. You have to change them. You have to change them using there. For example, the first sentence is given. The first sentence is given. This park has beautiful roses. This park has beautiful. This park has beautiful roses. So how it will be changed? There are beautiful roses in this park. There are beautiful roses in this park. Okay, so this is how there is used. This is how there is used. You have to use there in this manner. This park has beautiful roses. This will become there are beautiful roses in this park. The next sentence is your story has no fun in it. Your story has no fun in it. Okay, so it will become there is no fun. There is no fun in. There is no fun in your story. There is no fun in your story. There is no fun in your story. Now the next sentence you have to tell, children. The next two sentences you have to tell. There is no fun in your story. There is no fun in your story. The next sentence is we have no secrets between us. We have no secrets between us. We have no secrets between us. Now what it will become, children? There we have no secrets between us. Yeah. Provide the answer. Tell me the answer. We have no secrets between us. Tell me the answer, children. How it will be written with the help of there. Using there, how it will be written. Yes, Prithvi, Parth, Chirag, Ritesh, answer the question. Kumud, how it will be rewritten? Yes, children, tell me how it will be rewritten. Using there, how it will be rewritten. So, yes, children, provide your response. Why no one is responding? Naitik. There are no secrets between us. Yes, correct, Vivek. There are no secrets between us. Correct. There are no secrets between us. 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 So you understood what we are doing, where we are doing. There are no secrets. Yes. And yeah, there are no secrets between us, Praveen. Yeah, correct. There are no secrets between us. My village has 2 primary schools. My village has 2 primary schools. My village has 2 primary schools. So what will be the answer? Yeah, my village has 2 primary schools. Yeah, write the answer. My village has 2 primary schools. You have to use there. There you have to use. My village has 2 primary schools. So how you will use there in it? My village has 2 primary schools. There are 2 primary schools in my village. Yes, Vivek, correct. There are 2 primary schools. There are 2 primary schools in my village. So this is very simple. Likewise, you have to do. This problem can be solved in 2 ways. This problem could be solved in 2 ways. This problem could be solved in 2 ways. Yeah. So what is the answer for this? This problem could be solved in 2 ways. Yeah. So this problem could be solved in 2 ways. There are 2 ways. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. There are 2 ways. Why other students are? Yes, Nirav correct. Vivek correct. Kumud correct. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. Every one of you should take part in it. So this is very simple, you know. Okay, likewise you have to use there. This is asked in exam sometimes under the question do as directed. Do as directed. Therefore, 1 or 2 marks this is asked. Okay, that make the sentence, rewrite the sentence using there. Okay, so here you have written that this problem could be solved in 2 ways. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. Okay, there are 2 ways to solve this problem. So I hope all of you have written this. Now the next question. All of you have done this question. All of you have understood this question. I hope. Now we will proceed to the next question. Yes, children, the next question that you have to answer. The next is fill in the blanks. So next is question number C. Question number C is the next one. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks in the paragraph. So first one is there was a Eid fair in our village. There was a blank Eid fair in our village. What will come in this? There was a, yeah, you have to select from use, instead of use you have to use big. So there was a big. First one, there was a big. There was a big Eid fair. There was a big Eid fair. There was a big Eid fair in our village. We could buy anything from a toy to camel. Okay, here use will come. We could buy anything from a. We could buy anything from a. What will come? It is for a small to a big. Okay, so for small, what will come? Tiny and huge. Yes, correct, Kumud. Tiny. We could buy anything from a tiny. From tiny to. We could buy anything from a tiny toy to a huge camel. Okay, we could buy anything. We could buy anything from a tiny toy to a huge camel. Yes, that is correct. From a tiny toy to a huge camel. Yeah, correct. Then I went to the fair on its. I went to the fair on its. What will come? Yes, provide your response. Last, yes, Vivek, last is correct. Last is correct. Okay, so I went I went to the fair. I went to the fair on its last day with uncle and bhaiya. We went to the lucky shop. We went to the lucky shop. It was very, what will come? It was very interesting. Yes, it was very interesting. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. I tried my luck but did not win any prize. I tried my luck. I tried my luck but did not win any prize. I tried my luck but did not win any prize. Later uncle told me that I was more. Later uncle told me that I was more. What will come? Later uncle told me that I was more. What will come there in the blank? I was more. Yes. I was more foolish. Yes, Kumar. I was more foolish than unlucky. Yes, we will correct. Yeah. Yeah, Raman, correct. Your response is correct. So keep on mentioning your name. Yeah. So I was more foolish. I was more foolish than unlucky. Okay. And in seventh, what will come? Unlucky. Okay. So later uncle told me that I was more foolish. Later uncle told me that I was more foolish than unlucky. Okay. So this we have done. Okay, children. Fill in the blanks. This completed. Then unlucky it is. Utkarsh, unlucky. You have to write. Then speaking and reading aloud. Speaking and reading, children. Suppose you are Rasid. Describe in your own words your visit to the fair. What you have to describe? You have to describe your visit to the fair in your own words. Do not refer to the lucky shop. You use any other example that based on your imagination. So such kind of questions are asked in exam. It could be asked there in the writing section, or in literature one question is asked for 5 marks. Okay. So here what is tested? Your writing skills are tested. Okay, so you know in the same manner you have to write. So what is the question? Suppose you are Rasid, you have to consider yourself as Rasid. Describe in your own words your visit to the fair. You have to describe your visit to the fair. Do not refer to the lucky shop. So you describe it that one day I visited to the fair. Okay, my brother, you can say that my brother was also there with me. Then what happened? A similar kind of story you could write. Then read aloud the 2 paragraphs that describe the boy and the old man. Very easily you will find out the 2 paragraphs where the description of the boy is given and the old man is given. Okay, at the lucky shop. First of all, the old man, he won some prizes. Then the boy, he also won some prizes. So that paragraph you have to find, and that paragraph you have to read aloud. Okay. So I hope you will get those paragraphs, no problem. Okay, you have to read that one. Then the next, children, it is listen to these children. What are they talking about? Listen to these children. They are talking about something. Listen to these children, what they are talking about. What they are talking? Would you like tea or coffee? One is asking, would you like tea or coffee? I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee. I would prefer tea. I would prefer tea. Okay. Then I would prefer coffee. Thank you. So likewise, work in pairs. One of you is an agent and other is a client. Okay, client means a customer, a buyer. Client is a customer or a buyer or a receiver of a thing or goods. looking for accommodation. And what you are looking for? You are looking for an accommodation. You are looking for a lodging. मैं भूल जाऊंगा तो okay. Okay, children. So you have to complete it in the similar manner. Are you understanding? Are you understanding, children, what we are discussing? The next question, children, is work in pairs. One of you is an agent, one of you is an agent, and the other is a client. Okay, client means a customer, a buyer, a receiver of some goods. Looking for accommodation. What you are looking for? You are looking for accommodation. Accommodation means lodging in a dwelling. Okay, or you are looking for some shelter room in a hotel. Talk to each other. Use the clues given below. What sort of accommodation would you prefer? What kind of room would you prefer? I would prefer a. So, what will in the similar manner you have to write. So, what will come here? I would prefer a small but nice accommodation. Your answer could be like this. I would prefer a small but nice accommodation, or you can write I would prefer a big room. I would prefer a big room with all the facilities. I would prefer a big room with all the facilities, or you can write I would prefer a small room with all the facilities. Okay, so likewise you can write your response, you can write your answer. Okay, next is, would you like your own room or would you like to share a room? So depending upon your choice, you can write I would like to have my own room, I would like to have a separate room, or I would like to share the room. I would like to share the room. Okay, so depending upon your choice, you could write I would like a separate room, or I would like to share the room. Okay, children. Then would you like a room with a television? Yes, I do not want a room with a television. Yes, I do not want a room with a television. Then, do you need to hire a car? No, thanks. I don't need to hire a car. No, thanks. I don't need to hire a car. Okay. No, I would prefer. In next, what is given? No, I would prefer a car. I would prefer hiring a car. What sort of location are you interested in? I would like to stay in a post colony, or you can say I would like to stay in a remote location where no would disturb me, where no one could disturb me. Okay, so what sort of location are you interested? Whatever the location you want, that you can write. Okay, have you any other requirements? Yes, I must have a. Yes, I must have a. What you would like to have? Yes, I must have a. Okay, yes, I must have a room with a balcony. You can say. Okay, yes, I must have a room with a balcony, big balcony, big. Okay, yes, give me your contact details. Yes, give me your contact details, or a garden in my house. Okay, like that you can write. No other requirements. No other requirements. Okay, so likewise, children, you have to write. Now the next is it is some words are given below. Some words are, you have to answer this question, children. Some words are given below. Listen carefully to the words from the list the teacher speaks and write against it another word that has the same pronunciation. You have to write those words which are having the same pronunciation. For example, first one, fair and fair. The pronunciation is just similar. Now, by, what is the other word that is having similar pronunciation? Write that word. Yes. Yeah, quick reply from your side. We are on page number 108, Azram. Page number 108. Page number 108. Yes, correct. Yeah. Pankaj, okay. Kumud, correct. Bhai, correct. Yeah. Utkarsh, correct. Yeah, correct. Vivek, correct. Prithvi, correct. So, it will become page number 108. Page number 108. The answer by, yeah, is by then one, yeah. The next one, similar word you have to find. Yeah, one that you can write. Then which, yeah, which. Yes, your response which, for which. Okay, it will become WITCH. Then two, it will become two. Okay, yeah. Then no, it will become no. So likewise you can write here, then see, there, none, yeah, none. Okay, so yes, children, yes, Kumu, this is correct. Azram, correct. Two, this is correct. No, Azram, correct. Yeah, this is also correct. Yes, Kumud. So all of you have understood. Likewise, you have to write. Yes, in this manner you have to write. Yes, correct, children. So in this manner. Now we have discussed the question answers, children. We have discussed the question answers. You have to do these there in your notebook, and at the same time, I am sending the PDF of the question answers. PDF of the answers I am sending to you. That also, if somebody has not understood, they can do it. Okay. So, PDF of the question answers I have sent to your WhatsApp group. I have sent it to your WhatsApp group. You can check it, children. Have you received it? PDF of the question answers. Yeah, a game of chance PDF of question answers I have sent to your WhatsApp group. Okay, and it has been received by you. Yes, received, good. So anyone has any problem, you can do it. Okay, now we will switch over to the next poem, and it is the poem Vocation, written by Rabindranath Tagore. So all of you have written this. Do the question answers there in your notebook, children. Okay. So now we will discuss the next poem. Okay, so Rabindranath Tagore's poem Vocation we will discuss. Okay, so Vocation means the work in which a person is employed. Occupation. So what is, first of all you understood what is vocation or not. Vocation means occupation. What is vocation? Vocation means occupation. So we will discuss in this poem. The name of the poem is vocation. Vocation means occupation. The work that a person is doing, that is vocation. Yes, occupation. So vocation means occupation or the work a person is doing. So this we will discuss. In this point, children, what is there? Anjaram, correct. In this point, a small child is there. A small child is there, and the child is a school-going child. Yes, Kumud, correct. A school-going child is there, and this child comes across three persons, and he is very impressed by their work. Okay, who these three persons are? One is a hawker, a vendor who used to move from one street to another street. One person is a hawker, or you can say a vendor who used to move from one street to another street. And what the hawker is selling? The hawker is selling bangles, crystal bangles made of glass. Bangles, you know, the rings which are worn in hand. The rings which are worn in hand. So what the hawker is selling? The hawker is selling crystal bangles. Okay. So the child wanted to be the hawker. Why he wanted to be the hawker? Because the hawker is free to move in any street. He could go in any street. There is no one to say him, don't go in this street, go in this street. So the child is very much impressed by the occupation of the hawker, because he is free to go anywhere. Therefore him there is no particular time to return back. There is no particular time for him to return back. On the other hand, the child is go to school at a very particular time. At a fixed time he has to go to school. At a fixed time he has to return from the school. A particular path he has to follow every day. But that is not like that for the hawker. The hawker can go to his work at any time. The hawker can come back at any time, and he could follow any street. Okay, so this is why he is very impressed. He is very impressed from the occupation that of a hawker, a vendor. You understood? The second, the child is very much impressed by a gardener. The child is very much impressed by the gardener, the work, the occupation of the gardener. The gardener is digging the soil. He is digging the soil. He is putting the soil there on his clothes. His clothes are becoming dirty with the soil. Okay. And the entire day he could remain there in the hot sun. But no one is saying him that come inside the house. Okay, so he could remain in the open sun as long as he wanted to be. And the third, he wanted to be a watchman. The watchman in the night is free to roam anywhere in the street, and throughout the night he is moving there in the street, roaming there in the street. Okay, and for the author, what is there? For the child, there is a particular time to sleep. He has to sleep at a particular time because he has to get up in the morning so that he could go to school at the right time. So what the child wanted to become, children, the child wanted to become a hawker, a gardener, and a watchman. What he wanted to become? He wanted to become a hawker, Hawer. What is the spelling? Hawer. He wanted to become a hawker, he wanted to become a gardener, and he wanted to become a watchman. These three he wanted. You write your response. You have understood it or not? Yes, gardener, hawker, watchman. Yes, Prithvi, very much correct. Gardener, hawker, watchman. Hawker, gardener, watchman. Yes, correct. Hawker, gardener, watchman. Okay. Now, why he wanted to become hawker, gardener, and watchman? Why he wanted to become? Why he wanted to become? Because they are free to go their way. They are free to do their work. And there are no foundations on them. There are no foundations on them. For example, hawker, he is moving freely in different lanes, different streets. No one is there to ask him that don't go from this lane, go from this lane. Okay, go from this street. There is no particular time for him to return back. Okay, and there is no particular time for him to go for his job, for selling crystal bangles. But for the child, there is a particular time. There is a particular time at which he has to go to school. There is a particular time when he will attend different periods there in the school, and at a particular time he has to return back. So for the child, there is a prescribed schedule, but for the hawker, there is no such schedule, no prescribed timetable. That's why the child wanted to be the hawker. Then next, the child wanted to be gardener. While coming back from school or going to school, he sees a gardener. What the gardener is doing, he remains there throughout the day there in the garden. He dig the soil, he put the soil there on his clothes, and he remained throughout the day there in the sun. But no one asked him to come inside the house. But if the child, Ajram, correct, they have free time. But the child, if he put soil there on his clothes, then the parents will say, don't put soil there on your clothes. You are making your clothes dirty. If the child remain there in the hot sun, then the parents will say, you will become ill. Don't remain there in the hot sun. Come inside the house. So the child is not free to do all these tasks. Then again he is impressed by the watchman, because in the night the watchman can roam there in the street. Okay, throughout the night he remains there in the street. But the child is having a particular time to sleep. He can't go there in the street in the night. He has to sleep at the particular time, because he has to get up at a particular time in the morning. So all these persons, their life is not bounded by a routine. Their life is not bounded by a routine, and they are free to do their work. They are free to do their work. But the child is not free to do his work, and his life is bounded by a routine. That's why he wanted to be a hawker, he wanted to be a gardener, and he wanted to be a watchman. You understood, children, what we will discuss in this poem? You understood the gist of this poem or not? Yes, tell me. You understood the gist, children? This is the poem. This is the theme which we are going to discuss in this particular poem. You understood it or not? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So now pay attention. I will read it. Okay, pay attention there in your textbook. On your way to school or market, you see many people at work. You also, children, when you come to school, there in the school bus, on your way to school, you see different people there in the market. On your way to school or market, you see many people at work in pairs. Discuss what you have noticed. Then read this poem. You may read it aloud with a partner. When the gong sounds 10 in the morning, and I walk to school by our lane. Every day I meet the hawker crying bangles, crystal bangles. What the child is saying? What the child is saying? When the gong sounds 10 in the morning, gong means a round heavy bell. What is gong? A round heavy bell that you find there in the schools. Okay, and the bell is given. First period, second period, all that indication is given by that. So when the gong sounds 10 in the morning, bell sounds 10 in the morning, and I walk to school. When I walk to school by our lane means by our street. Every day I meet the hawker. So while going to school at 10 o'clock at the sound of the bell, when I go to school through my street, I every day meet whom? I meet a hawker, a vendor I meet, and he used to cry bangles, crystal bangles. He used to give the call bangles, crystal bangles. Bangles, crystal means glass. Okay, and bangles means round ring. So he used to give the cry bangles, crystal bangles. There is nothing to hurry him. The child is saying that for the hawker, there is nothing to hurry him. There is no need for him to hurry. Okay, there is no road he must take. There is not a particular road. There is no any particular road that he has to follow. He could go either of the road, either this road, that road, or any other road, or not to follow any road. He is free to do what he wants. So there is nothing to hurry him on. There is no road he must follow, no place he must go to. There is no particular place he has to go. He could go to this house or that house for selling his bangles. No time when he must come home, and there is no particular time for him to return back. Okay, so he is a master of his will. He could do what he wants. I wish I were a hawker. That's why the poet is saying that I wish I could be a hawker, spending my day in the road, spending my day on the road and crying bangles, crystal bangles. So in the morning while going to the school at 10, the child meets a hawker. The child is very much impressed by the lifestyle of the hawker because the hawker is free to do what he wanted to do. He could follow any road. There is no prescribed road for him to follow. There is no particular time for him to return back. He could return home at any time. And all the day he is crying bangles, crystal bangles. That's why the child is very much impressed by him, and he wanted to be a hawker because the child's life is prescribed or bounded by a routine. But the hawker's life is not bounded by any routine, and the hawker is free to do what he wanted to do. Then, when at 4 in the afternoon I come back, when the child comes back from the school, I can see through the gate of that house the gardener. He could see the gardener, and what the gardener is doing, digging the ground. The gardener is digging the ground. He is digging the ground. He does what he likes with his spade. Spade means the tool with the help of which he is digging. So the gardener is free to dig the soil. He soils his clothes, and while digging the soil, he put the soil on his clothes also. He put the soil on his clothes also. With dust, nobody takes him to task if he gets back in the sun or gets wet. Now nobody is there to look after him. Nobody is saying him that you are sweating, come inside. You are back in the sun, come inside. Nobody says to him. But if the child remains there in the open for that much time, then the parents will say him, come home, come inside, you are sweating. Okay, you will be back in the sun. Okay, don't put soil on your clothes. you will make your clothes dirty. Such kind of things the parent will say to the child. But no one is saying such kind of things to the gardener. And the gardener is free to put soil on his clothes. The gardener is free to be there in the open ground in the garden as long as he wanted to be. Okay. When he sees the gardener while coming back from the school at 4, then further the child is saying, children, I wish I were a gardener digging away at the garden with nobody to stop him from digging. So the child wanted to be a gardener because nobody is stopping him from doing what he is doing. Nobody is stopping him from digging the soil. Then the next is, just as it gets dark in the evening, and when in the evening it gets dark, when it gets dark and my mother sends me to bed, when his mother sends him to bed, I can see through my open window the watchman walking up and down. Through the window he sees the watchman. In the evening when it gets dark and his mother asks him, child, sleep, you are getting late. You will get late for the school in the morning if you will not get up. So sleep at the right time so that you could get up early in the morning. Or your parents also suggest you the same. They ask you to sleep at the right time so that you could get up early in the morning. Okay. So I can see through my open window. The poet is saying that I could see through the open window watchman walking there in the street when my mother asked me to sleep. The lane is dark and lonely. The street is dark and lonely. No one is there. No one remained there in the street at that time. And the street lamp stands like a giant. Only what remains there in the street lamps, and they looks like a giant, a monster. The street lamps looks like monster with one red eye in his head. The watchman swings his lantern. He swings his lantern. He moves with his lantern and walks with his shadow at his side. And in the street there remains only the shadow that of the watchman. No one remains there. Just a minute, 1 or 2 minutes only, children. The watchman swings his lantern and walks with the shadow at his side and never once goes to bed in his life. He never goes to bed in the night. I wish I were a watchman. He wanted to be a watchman walking the street all night. He wants to be a watchman walking the street all night, chasing the shadow with my lantern. And he wanted to chase the shadow with his lantern. Okay, so he wanted to be the watchman because to the watchman there is no one to say that slave, you are getting late for the morning. You will not get up at a particular time there in the morning. Okay, so the child wanted to be the hawker, the gardener, the watchman because they are free to do what they wanted to do. Okay. Rest of the things we will discuss in the next class. Okay, it is the time for the next class. Thank you, children. So one suggestion, at the same link Sunil Yadav sir will take science class. At this particular link only Sunil Yadav sir will take science class. So keep the link open. You can take your 10 minutes break. You can bring your science textbook. The link I am not closing. It will remain open only. I am not closing the link. So let it open, let it remain continue. At the same link, a science class will be taken. You understood this or not? Okay, children. So you can bring your science textbook and at the same link, on this same link, science class will be taken. Thank you. Science class. Sir is here very much.
Yes, children. Hello, very good morning to you, children. See, children, you just take rest for about 10 to 12 minutes. Then after that, I will be continuing with science class in the same link. Is that clear? Is that clear? No new link will be sent for science class. This link will be continued. Is that clear? Good morning, everyone.
10 to 12 minutes break you can do.
ठीक है? ठीक हमारे खाते में डाल दिया। चलो ठीक है। और Madam, Yes, children. Hurry up, join the class. Yes, all of you please join the class, science class. Very good afternoon to everyone. All of you join. See children, in the previous class we have completed the chapter fun with magnets. So today we will take up the exercise of the chapter fun with magnets and we will practice some questions for your MCQ test. What are the chapters which I told will be a part of MCQ test? Please write down. Write down the names of the chapters for MCQ test so that we can practice chapters for MCQ test. Name, you write the names, name of the chapters, not number. Name them, Azram, name the chapters. Name the chapters, I said. मैडम ने मेरे को यही दी है बात करना मैडम ने मेरे को दी आई पासवर्ड लॉगिन ये दी
ये होगा कि पता नहीं क्यों लॉगिन नहीं कर रहा है
कभी कभी नहीं होता
और सुबह से क्या
हाँ Yes, children. So, have you named those chapters? Name of the chapter is, yes, very good, living organisms and their surroundings and motion and measurement of distances. Very good. See, first of all, let us solve the exercise of the chapter. How many people are there? Only 14 number of children are there. What others are doing? All of you please join. Your test will be conducted. You will be informed well in advance. Understand? The date will be announced. You should prepare well. Chirag, Amrawat, you should prepare well and don't worry about the date. Is that clear? You prepare well for the chapter. Now, fun with magnets. Take out the exercise of the chapter. Fun with magnets. Exercise. Exercise निकाल लो. Exercise. Fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Fill in the blank. Write down. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank में answer number 1. I will read the statement. You will tell the answer. Fill in the blank. And you will note down around that meaning. First. First, I am reading out this statement. Artificial magnets are made in different shapes, such as Write down the answer. Write down the answer, children. Artificial magnets are made in different shapes such as, लिखो, give me the answer. आर्टिफिशियल मैग्नेट्स मैंने बताए थे कितने टाइप के, 4 शेप होते थे, 4. बार मैग्नेट, देन सिलिंड्रिकल मैग्नेट, ball ended magnet and horseshoe shaped magnet. So you can write down any three shapes you can write down. Very good. Any 3 shapes you can write: bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, bar magnet, cylindrical magnet, then ball ended magnet, or horseshoe shaped magnet. Horseshoe shaped magnet. Horseshoe shaped magnet. Okay, ठीक है. इन 4 में से 3 लिख दोगे कोई, because only 3 dash are there in the. फिर second वाला, the materials which are attracted towards the magnet are called. The materials which are attracted towards the magnet are called. Tell me. Write the answer of the second one. Magnetic materials. Very good. Second answer is magnetic materials. Magnetic materials. Okay. Third one, paper is not a dash material. Paper is not a dash material. Children, can you tell me, paper is attracted by magnet or not? Paper is a non-magnetic material. So paper is not a magnetic material. Okay. Magnetic material. Fourth one, paper कैसा मटेरियल है? Paper is a non-magnetic material. Okay. Then in older days, sailors used to find direction by suspending a piece of. Now come to fourth statement of in the bench. It is magnet. Magnet को लटका के वो देखते थे. I told you, no, when we take a bar magnet and tie it with a piece of thread and suspend it like this. After some time, the magnet used to come in which direction? North-south direction. Okay. So it is a magnet, a piece of magnet. Fifth statement. A magnet always has how many poles? एक मैग्नेट के कितने पोल्स होते हैं? टेल मी. ये नोट करते जाओ, जल्दी कर लो. Write down the statements and their answers in the blank. 2. Very good. 2 poles. A magnet always has 2 poles. South pole and north pole. ठीक है. Complete in the blanks in your notebook with answers. Complete fill in the blanks with answers. ठीक है, जल्दी कर लो अपनी कॉपी में. Noted? No? Have you done in the notebook? Then true and false statements. Second question states whether the following statements are true or false. ये second question देखेंगे हम लोग कि कौन सा statement true है और कौन सा statement false. Okay. Okay. Now I'm rubbing this and then checking this. State whether following statements are true or false. True or false. Second one. Second question is true or false. First statement. A cylindrical magnet has only one pole. Is this statement true or false? Please reply. A cylindrical magnet has only one pole. No, it is false. Very good. Any magnet, it will always have two poles. So this is false statement. False. Second, we will read it out. Artificial magnets were discovered in Greece. Artificial magnets were discovered in Greece. No, it is false. Because natural magnets were discovered in Greece by a shepherd named Magnus. Understand? So natural magnets were discovered in Greece. Artificial magnets were not discovered in Greece. So this is false statement. Again. Now do you understand or not? Artificial magnets only discovered with the Greece में. Natural magnets were discovered in Greece. Understand? So this statement is false. Second is false. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Can you tell me? Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubt? In the second statement is false because natural magnets were discovered in Greece and not artificial magnets. Please keep this in mind. Okay. Okay. Then the third statement. Similar poles of a magnet repel each other. What do you think about this? Similar poles of a magnet repel each other. Yes, similar poles repel each other and dissimilar poles or opposite poles attract each other. So, in the third statement, this is true statement. Third statement is true. Fourth, maximum iron filings stick in the middle of the bar magnet when it is brought near them. Maximum iron filings कहाँ चिपकती थी? At the ends or in the middle? At the ends or the middle? Please tell me. You just tell me what is that. Most of the iron filings stick at the ends or in the middle. Yes, children, tell me. कहाँ पे चिपकती थी? Most of the iron filings stick at the ends or in the middle. Tell me. और ends पे चिपकती है कि middle पे, sides में? तो why? because sides have the poles. Sides have the poles. So maximum RMS is in the middle. This statement is false. This statement is false because it says that maximum of the iron bar is stick in the middle, which is wrong. It stick in the ends. Then bar magnets always point towards north-south direction. Bar magnets always point in the north-south direction. Yes. Answer to this question. बार मैग्नेट्स हमेशा किस डायरेक्शन में रहते हैं? नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन में. ट्रू. यस. सो फिफ्थ स्टेटमेंट इज ट्रू. सिक्स्थ में a compass can be used to find east-west direction at a place. Yes. And जब नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन फाइंड कर सकते तो ईस्ट से एनी डायरेक्शन वी कैन फाइंड आउट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ कंपास. यस, ट्रू. एनी डायरेक्शन वी कैन फाइंड आउट. ओके. देन रबर इज अ मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल. रबर इज अ मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल. टेल मी, रबर इज अ मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल और नॉन मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल? Rubber is attracted by a magnet or not? Rubber is attracted by a magnet? No. So it is a non-magnetic substance or non-magnetic material. So this statement is false. This statement is false. Complete the true-false statements. जल्दी कंप्लीट कर लो. हरी अप. Done. All of you have to answer. Completed, no? Naitik Batra and Preeti Malav have completed. What others? Everyone has to answer. Where is Vivek Mahajan? Where is Apur Vasne? Where is Apur Vasne? Apur Vasne क्या कर रहा है? Apur Vasne is not attending the class. So now can we proceed to next question? Question number 3. Apur Vasne कहाँ गया? He should attend the class. Yes, I am noting it. Then I will make a call to him. Can we proceed to further? Can we proceed? Can we proceed to next question? Okay. Question number 3. Question number 3. I am reading it out for you and then we will answer accordingly. It was observed that a pencil sharpener gets attracted by both the poles of a magnet, although its body is made of plastic. Name a material that might have been used to make some part of it. Can you tell me? I am reading out the question once again. It was observed that a pencil sharpener gets attracted by both the poles of a magnet, although its body is made up of plastic. Name a material that might have been used to make some part of it. So, कौन सा part magnet का attract, कौन सा material magnet attract करता है? Magnet attracts magnetic materials like iron, nickel or cobalt. So it is sure that some part of the sharpener must have been having one of these materials like iron, cobalt or nickel. Iron, cobalt or nickel. Okay, children? Yes, you all are correct only that iron is used to make some part of the sharpener due to which it is attracted towards a magnet. Very good. Iron. Iron होता है use. Okay. Let us write the answer to this question. Answer number 3. I will simply give the answer to this question. Answer number 3. You can note down. Normally, sharpener has an iron blade, which is used to sharp pencils. Since iron is a magnetic material, so it gets attracted by magnet. Okay. Magnets attract magnetic materials like iron, nickel or cobalt. So sharpener must be having some part made up of any of these materials, any of these materials. So that is why it is attracted by magnet. Please note down, children. Note down the answer to this question. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 का आंसर नोट करो जल्दी. Yes, please note down. नोट कर लो. All of you please note. Can we proceed to next question, children? अब मैं रब कर रहा हूं and question number 4. This see, in this question they have given two columns. In the one column they have shown the poles of the two different magnets, and in the other they have written the action, whether these poles are attracting each other or repelling each other. That you should know. That similar poles repel each other and dissimilar poles attract each other. So we will write down the blanks according to the location of the magnets, two magnets. Suppose one magnet has north pole facing the south pole of the other. So what will be the action between these two? They will attract because they are facing opposite poles. Opposite poles they are facing, so they will attract. If two poles are there, two magnets are there, and south pole is facing south pole, then they will repel. What will be the action between these two? They will be repelling each other. Okay. So question number 4 is very easy. You do on your own. Question number 4 is very easy. You please do it on your own. Then I will. Question number 4. 4 is very easy. Do it on your own. Then I will see. Do it on your own. अपने आप करो, फिर मैं बताऊंगा आंसर क्या है. ठीक है, बहुत इजी है. Answer 4. See, column 1, column 2. North, then N dash, then south north, then dash S. Now tell me, without seeing the in the textbook. फर्स्ट में क्या आएगा? n डॉट n. जब नॉर्थ पोल और नॉर्थ पोल फेस कर रहे होंगे, बताओ आंसर. टेल मी. n डैश n क्वेश्चन मार्क. तो क्या होगा आंसर? अट्रैक्शन होगा कि रिपल्सन होगा? n डॉट n में. n डॉट n में क्या होगा? n डॉट n रिपल्सन. वेरी गुड. n डॉट n में रिपल्सन. वेरी गुड. एंड डॉट एन में क्या होगा? डिप्रेशन होगा. वेरी गुड. अब यहां पे क्या दे रखा है और यहां पे क्या दे रखा है? अट्रैक्शन. तो अट्रैक्शन कब होगा? अट्रैक्शन कब होगा? नॉर्थ होगा कि नॉर्थ साउथ में होगा अट्रैक्शन? टेल मी. सेकंड में क्या होगा बोलो? नॉर्थ साउथ. वेरी गुड. तो यहां पे क्या होगा? नॉर्थ साउथ होगा, तभी इधर पे अट्रैक्शन होगा. बिकॉज अपोजिट पोल्स अट्रैक्ट. अपोजिट पोल्स अट्रैक्ट. ओके. One magnet is facing north, then the other will have south. Okay, then only there will be attraction. अब south और north में क्या होगा? Attraction. क्या होगा? Attraction. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे बोल रहा है repulsion. यहाँ पे repulsion बोल रहा है. तो इधर पे क्या होना चाहिए? South को होना चाहिए. क्या होना चाहिए? South. प्लीज नोट डाउन. नोट कर लो जल्दी. नोट करो जल्दी, ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज नोट। फिर बोल रहे हैं राइट एनी टू प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैग्नेट। वी नो अ मैग्नेट ऑलवेज हैज टू पोल्स, opposite poles attract and similar poles repel। ये दो प्रॉपर्टीज हो गई, ठीक है। Shall I rub the board? चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैग्नेट में लिखेंगे अ मैग्नेट ऑलवेज हैज टू पोल्स, अ मैग्नेट ऑलवेज हैज टू पोल्स north and south। Second one, opposite poles attract while similar poles repel। Similar poles repel each other, okay। Then third one, a freely suspended magnet always points in north-south direction। Freely suspended magnet always points in north-south direction। ठीक है, ये प्रॉपर्टी को नोट डाउन। Then question number 6, where are poles of the bar magnet located? Where are poles of the bar magnet located? Poles of a bar magnet are located at the ends। Question number 6, answer 6, please note down। Poles of a bar magnet are located at its ends, located at its ends, okay। See children, a bar magnet has no markings to locate its poles। How would you find out near which end is north pole located? What we will do? We will take under bar magnet, poles we know। If you bring one of the poles and if it attracts, if north pole attracts, that means it is south pole, and if north pole repels, then it will be north pole। Understood or not? Now can I rub the board? Shall I rub the board, children? Now question number 7 का आंसर मैं लिख रहा हूँ। आंसर नंबर 7, Answer number 7. In order to find out, in order to find out north pole of a bar magnet, we will take another bar magnet, another bar magnet with marking of poles, ठीक है. Then we will bring the north pole of marked magnet closer to unmarked magnet. If there is repulsion, then it means the pole facing the north pole of marked magnet means the pole facing the north pole of the marked magnet is north pole of unmarked magnet. ठीक है, सपोज ये है, ये नॉर्थ है और जब अगर ये एक मैग्नेट है, दिस इज अनमार्क्ड मैग्नेट, जिसमें कोई मार्किंग नहीं है, अनमार्क्ड मैग्नेट, ठीक है. और अगर हमें मार्क्ड मैग्नेट लेना है और ये नॉर्थ पोल है और ये साउथ पोल है इसका, तो अगर इधर क्या होगा, अगर रिपल्सन हो गया, क्या हो गया, रिपल्सन. अगर रिपल्सन हो गया इसका मतलब क्या है, ये दिस इज नॉट, अंडरस्टूड और नॉट. अंडरस्टूड. समझ आया बच्चों? Okay. Rest questions, remaining questions we will do in the next class. Okay, children. So for now, I am ending up the session. Thank you and have a nice day. Okay.